What's going on, everybody? Almost Counts Collectibles here, and in this video we are going to be modifying our Alpha 5 figure from the Alpha Zordon Lightning Collection 2-pack that was a Walmart exclusive. Now, the figure overall I was actually pretty pleased with. I thought they did a great job on it. The articulation is great. The overall look and detail of the figure I thought they did a great job on. But as with some of the other Lightning Collection figures, we are missing some paint application in certain areas to make it 100% show accurate. Now with the Alpha 5 figure, we are missing some of the gold plating up and down the front and backs of the legs. We are missing some of the gold and red details on the gloves, as well as even the buttons that are around the light up lightning bolt pattern on his chest are not actually colored in. So we're going to go ahead and remedy that and give it a quick paint job and a quick fix with some basic materials, and we will check out the completed product for a more show accurate Alpha 5 figure. So let's get started. Everybody, we are back and we are done with our Alpha 5 modification. I think Alpha turned out great. This was a very easy modification to do. However, I didn't realize when I started the modification that Alpha's legs, waist, and neck are also the wrong color and need to be corrected. So as I was getting to my smaller details, referencing my Alpha 5 picture, I realized that they're actually blue on the figure, so I had to remedy that as well and go ahead and color those in. But it didn't take long. The total modification took maybe about 25 minutes, about 10-15 minutes longer than I'd expected because of those areas that I didn't notice until I had started. But it was very simple, and you can do this modification with 4 or 5 very basic items that you can pick up at your local Hobby Lobby store or wherever it is you shop for your crafting materials. So I will show you, starting from the top to the bottom, exactly what I did to accomplish this modification. So on your Alpha 5, the bottom of the helmet, this very bottom ring right here, is actually not colored in and it needs to be black. So you have to color that in. I actually used a black paint marker to color the ring in. However, I could have accomplished that with one of my Sharpies, so you really don't need the black paint marker. All of the black on the figure can be accomplished with one of the Sharpie markers that you're going to need for other areas anyway, but I started with the paint pen, so I just went ahead and used it. So I did the ring with the paint pen. The actual neck back inside of there, I used one of the ultra fine point Sharpie markers to get up there and fully color that in. The ultra fine point Sharpies are very easy to control. The tip on those things is like 1/16 of an inch, maybe even less than that. So it's very easy to color in without risking the side of the tip rubbing against anything else. So I highly suggest you use that. So that's how I colored in those areas black. We also have to modify the shoulder pads. So the shoulder pads are actually trimmed out in black and have the 3 lines running through each one of them in black as well, if you want to make it show accurate. Now you can choose to leave it if you wish, but if you want that full-on show accuracy, you need to actually trim out those shoulder pads and color in those. And I would use to get down inside of those lines, once again, use that ultra fine point Sharpie marker. It'll go down in there just fine, and it's easy to control. All right, moving on. So down here to the waist area, we have to get in there and color all of that black as well. Once again, that ultra fine point Sharpie marker gets in there very easily. The tip doesn't rub against the red armor, so you don't have to worry about that. And it turns out quite well. I mean, it's very easy to control it in there. It's just a little time consuming, but just take your time and it's not an issue at all. Now the gloves. For the inside of the gloves, you actually have to use some kind of metallic gold or just a regular gold and get in there and cover the entire inside of the glove with gold. The top of the glove, because it's normally blue, you need to color it in black. All of it except for the 2 raised up little pads on the left and the right arm. Now this back pad you want to color in a gold color, and the front pad you want to color in a red color. I will show you exactly what I used, but that will turn your Alpha 5 into a much more, almost 100% show accurate looking glove. All right, moving on down to the legs. So the legs on the front and the back have these 4 little guards. Now in each one of these guards, there's 2 little raised up panels that need to be colored in gold. So you need to do that on the front, color them in gold. On the back, you have 4 panels as well. Now your panels on the back are not trimmed out like the ones on the front, so you need to trim them out in gold and then color in the 2 little panels in each of the plates gold as well. After you're all done with that, you need to color in all of the existing blue on the legs. Now for the larger areas that there's really nothing next to it I have to trim in, I used a larger, just regular fine point Sharpie marker. However, don't get close to any armor or plates or anything, because the side of these tips are a little bit longer and you leave a lot of room for error for accidentally rubbing that up against it. So color in the big wide open spaces the best you can, and then grab that ultra fine point Sharpie and trim in and color in everything else. It's very easy to control, it works quite well, and it goes on quite well actually too. So I mean, it looks great when it's done, and just for a basic modification, you can really transform this Alpha 5 into a pretty much dead-on 100% show accurate Alpha 5 figure. So that's all I did to customize this. Now the last little detail, if you even want to do it, but I did, why not? All of the little buttons on Alpha's chest, I also colored in gold with my metallic gold marker. You don't have to do that if you don't wish, but like I said, I customized everything that I thought needed customized for my particular modification. You can pick and choose whichever ones you want to do. Maybe you want to leave the rest of those legs and everything blue because it doesn't bother you, and just get the little details and the gloves. Whatever the case may be, that's fine. But I did just about everything I could think of, and this is my customized Lightning Collection Alpha 5 figure. Now a quick recap of everything I used. Once again, just an ultra fine point Sharpie marker. You definitely need this. This will make your job a lot easier. You don't technically need the regular fine point. It just makes coloring in some of those larger areas a little bit faster. That's why I used it. For the gold color, I used this Painter's Metallic Gold paint pen, basically. From Hobby Lobby is where I got this. Now the exact number, if you want this exact one, is right here. I will try to leave a link if I can find them to all of these items down in the description below, but if not, I'll at least leave this reference number for you. So this is just the Ultra Gold, and this is pretty much a 100% dead-on match to the existing gold already on Alpha. So if yours even needs some touch-up because of some, you know, paint application errors or something like this, this is pretty much an exact match. Now for the red on the 2 little pads on Alpha's gloves, I simply used my paint marker right here, this red color, It comes from this 5-pack, but you can actually buy them separately. The model number for the 5-pack is 415000. It comes in, like I said, a little pack here of 5. You also get black with it as well, which is actually the black that I used for the ring and the gloves. Everything else was Sharpie marker on there. But like I said, you don't even need to use the black paint pen. You can just use Sharpie marker for all the black colors. But that is what I used. I will leave all that down in the link for you guys. I think this is a great looking Alpha 5. I'll do some before and after photos and some 360s here so you can check it out. But that has been my quick modification to a Lightning Collection Alpha 5. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you next video.